Okay, we're back. Actually took a longer break than I intended. We now only have 13 hours left in the tournament. I think this is in fact going to be my last attempt. I'll spend an hour doing that. And then I will probably move on and, as I was saying, win a Felid Fire Elementalist or something just for fun. I think I'm a little bit burned out, to be honest. I've spent way too much time every day on this. You know, it can be fun to marathon something like this, but it does get a little bit old. But on the plus side, makes for lots of content for a YouTube channel like mine. I'll just die, it's fine. But yeah, I mean, I just, there's a lot of things I could have done differently throughout this tournament. But my biggest mistake, and the one thing that I would change if I could change anything, is I would simply not have succumbed to tournament fatigue, as I like to call it. Or streak fatigue, if you prefer. With that troll, I think it was a troll transmuter, or maybe a troll summoner, I don't remember. But my initial streak, where I just had the completely crazy idea that I could do all the runes before depths, the six runes before depths, on a character that was simply not suitable. I am pretty sure that if, you know, if I had not done that, we could probably be sitting on like a 16 streak or something nuts. I mean, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at streaking. I think that's, you know, crap. It's not really like an egotistical thing for me to say. It's just a fact. Provided I have my head on straight and I'm not just doing silly things. I don't know, I think I could have gotten a much, much, much longer streak. I mean, that whole loss was just like a suicide from playing too much, actually. Because it was just, I just wasn't paying enough attention, I suppose. Or thinking about what I was doing. I think that, like, the more streak fatigue I get, the more irrationally confident I get. Thought for sure we were going to die to that worm. Huh? Okay. I was waiting for my luck to run out. I wonder if wizard and not necromancer is maybe the right way to go. The reason I'm picking necromancer, I don't know if I fully explained this at all, fully or at all explained why I wanted necromancer, and I think I may have mentioned BVC, but I may not have given the backstory behind it. When .21 came out, BVC was insanely broken, like just hilariously broken. And the old Turncount speed records, speedrun records, were just completely shattered because not only was BVC even more broken than it already than it still is because it had more damage to it. It was in the Necromancer starting book, so you could just start out and have everything you needed to finish the game, basically. It's less good now for turn count because you don't start with it in the book and it does less damage, but it's still incredible if I were to find it. But since I would have to find it, I think I'm going to go with Wizard instead. Dart's crappier, I suppose, than Pain. Of course, I don't start with Regenerate in my book, which is in the long term a thing that I'd like to have. Hopefully I find Che. I'd like to do a Che run. Nope. These tomahawks will be useful. Ooh, there's an axe. Well, while I'm a tree, I'll bread swing a bit. Okay, Wu Jian. That's an option. You attack while you're moving by things, right? They may have changed this. You can perform damaging attacks by moving forward or towards foes. You can lightly attack and pin monsters in place by moving around them. Sounds goofy. It used to be that you did full damage while you were moving around things. This is really interesting though, because I was thinking the idea is I can just damage things while moving around and whatnot, and not have to stop to attack, thereby saving lots of time. I somehow doubt that this is good. I want to give it a shot though, I think. Maybe. I'm real tempted. He used to work quite differently. Like, you would confuse things by moving around them and then do extra damage to them or something while they were confused. It's kind of odd the way it worked, to be honest. Maybe I can start using blink hilariously to save time in the most tedious way imaginable. Ah, wasted the identify. Wow. We'll just go down. Okay, we got him. Gozag would have been good. Well, actually, no, Gozag's terrible for speedrunning because you have to pick up gold all the time. Although I do wonder if that gold would possibly be good in terms of, you know, you do your bribe, right? Okay, I'm dead. But yeah, bribe, I've always wondered, I mean, does it possibly make up for the amount of time you spend picking up gold? Maybe. Doubtful. I was thinking there might be an altar in that vault, but no such luck. It's funny, I haven't, until this tournament, I haven't really thought that much. I haven't really given that much thought to turn count speedrunning, or real-time speedrunning for that matter. I remember while I was doing my real-time speedruns the other day, I was feeling like, oh yeah, I can't wait to get to turn count. It's going to be so much better because I can think about the dangerous situations and how to resolve them and whatnot, and that's a little more my speed because of the fact that I enjoy streaking. But in retrospect, I don't know, it might... Oops, we're dead. I might enjoy real time more than turn count because there's less investment in a real time speed run. I think I may have mentioned this a little bit last time. In a real time speed run, you're not gonna spend more than 30 minutes, or I guess 40. I mean, if you're playing super fast and you're doing well, you're not going to spend more than an hour on an individual run, right? And ideally, you'll die way before that if the run's not meant to be. You know, any speed run isn't over till it's over. You know, you could lose at any moment, Zot or run, whatever, be it real time or turn count. But because there's less investment of time, it just feels less grueling than this does. You know, I could easily spend hours on one run with this turn count stuff. We're gonna circle back around and try to get that that scroll over there. That was teleport. Ah! Wow. Imagine how mad you would be if this happened in a game, like a regular game or a street game, where you teleport and just two slots, two tiles over is where the teleport takes you. You die instantly. I've always wondered if maybe it would be more fun if teleports were guaranteed to land you at least some number of tiles away from enemies. Would that be too good, I wonder? Actually, let's take this dagger. Ring of Sea Invisible. This indestructible goblin here, he had a dagger of protection. That's okay. Yeah, I don't know about this this null, you know. I wonder if I could just scum up Wanderers until I found something with BVC in the book. Can they have level 5 spells in the book, I wonder? I doubt it. Random skills, equipment, and items to start. Can start with a spell book. Let's just try this for a minute. What a weird start. I guess it's just axes. Yeah, maybe you could do some interesting things with Null Wanderer. You think? Maybe. I could just go with Che or whatever. Should I play this? Should I just play this Axe Null? The problem is I'm not in a very good position to judge whether these ideas are good or bad. I mean, I'm pretty, you know, I'm very good at the game or whatever, but that doesn't mean that I'm good or knowledgeable about turn run speed, or turn count speed running. But my instinct, based on what I know about the game, is that nothing really matters except for RNG and your skill. I'm not going to use a vampiric short sword. Enchant armor. We should take that downstairs now. I should have taken it before, actually. Intelligence. You know what? I should be using mutation because I could get regen. And that's crucial. Joke's on you, I have a throwing weapon. Okay, we're gonna put this fruit in our hand, or rations I suppose, and red swing a bit. Okay, I stand corrected. Rations have 1.5 speed. I don't know why I thought they were 1.4. Maybe an old version. Got zoned there by a dead end. A little bit of a turn count stealer. Let's head on over here past this door towards these items. I'm just letting this rat bite me. Oh, we'll just fight these guys. It looks like I'm going to have to lignify again. Nope. Okay, go downstairs. There are items, but hold up, let's see what's over here. Yeah, I'll take this path. Okay. Whew. Well, we'll drink curing. Heal wounds available. There's a ring. See invisible. There's the temple. I screwed up. I should have just cast this, or I should have used this scroll right on the ground. I heal wounds. Do we want to just take Nemelex? I want to take Che is what I want to do. Alright. This is a super small temple. Okay. Supposedly Okawaru is pretty good for turn count because he lets you get heroism. And everything you fight is going to be considered difficult. Or not everything, but most things. Many things, I guess I should say. And that means that Okawaru will give you extra piety for them. I just waste 4 million turns. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, I'm going to need to... Well, I was going to say I'm going to need to use my healing potion, which I did. Grab these javelins. It's a little bit of a time waste running around picking those things up, but I probably should have shot them on the same square. That's something I could have done. Well, we have heroism now. Resistance, okay. I backtracked a square there. I'm definitely noticing myself doing like poor positioning, poor movement. I should probably play a little bit slower. But then again, stressing over perfect movement seems like you know, it's like unnecessary. Great. We have an accuracy. I'm going to use resistance. We're going to die here. I should have heroism first. There's no way. Yeah, there it is. That's fine. Let's do another Wanderer. I guess that takes away a good bit of the consistency of the run by playing a Wanderer, but I still want to see if you can get... Okay, this start just has a bunch of items. Unarmed combat, fighting... I want to see if you can get. Hold on, let me just shotgun out or rapid fire out a few of these Wanderers. I want to see if you can get extra high level spells in these books. So if you could just scum out BBC. This is like a joke book. The blowgun. This is just an assassin. Yeah, I seem to recall reading something at some point that said Wanderers can only have up to level 3 spells to start with. Seems like they don't start with books very often. Yeah, these are all level 3. Hand crossbow. Okay, I'm convinced you can only get level 3 spells. Whoa. Whoa, look at this. This is the exact... Isn't this the exact book that the wizard has? This is the exact wizard spellbook. With, you know, alternate items. That's hilarious. really, really odd. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing wanderers after this one. I guess this mostly has spellcasting skill. It's kind of interesting. Okay, we'll just die. Fine. Maybe a null monk, just to get that piety early. I mean, the real trick is you really want to find stat form. If you found stat form on one of these dudes, you'd be having some fun, because then your guy moves slowly, right? So every step he takes makes him heal more. Scroll of Fear. Oops. Slightly bad movement there. Wasted a turn. Fedhaus. You can't really make a Turncount Fedhaus work. Oh, there's Che. Okay. Well, we officially are moving slow, thanks to Che. Dagger of Flaming, we'll stick with the axe. Crap. I always walk past items accidentally. Nice, we just got a bunch of really good mutations. scales, basically, for AC total and resistance to mutation. We have heal wounds as well. So there's a sewer on this floor. I think I'm gonna go check it out. Assuming I don't just die. Which it appears that I'm not gonna. Risk rusting of a distant drain. Oh, here it is. Oh, you have ambrosia. Hopefully this is a super fast one. I'm gonna roll the dice and I'm gonna give it the attempt. I think this is a very fast one. At least it would be if I would stop missing. You see how I'm healing just by walking? Because I'm moving so slowly, it's like I'm bread swinging every single step. Okay. I think there are going to be items at the end of this. Yeah. We'll see what this is. No, just garbage. Alright, I think that we will go ahead and head down. Unfortunately, we're heading down through explored territory. Dagger of Venom, A. Gaining piety relatively quickly, I mean, I would hope so, considering we started as a, you know, as a monk. have no missiles. There we go. You'll notice that I am bread swinging in a tree even while I'm at full hit points, and the reason is that that will I believe use up the clock or whatever. Wow, slowed. Okay. Seal wounds. Let's fear this stuff. Curing. Just walk away. Thankfully, we split the pack. Oh, hello. What is this? It's garbage. Well, it's not garbage, but it's not good. This is good. Book. Conjurations book. I guess I could dazzle spray, maybe for confuse, or just have like fulminant prisms here in a bit. Once my training goes up some, just drop those places as I'm walking around. Just trying to decide if any of this is worth it. Probably. Yeah, let's get dazzle spray. Okay, that was immolation. Oh yes, that's good. We just found something that could make this game incredible. Draining, as you recall, is the brand that made my real-time speedrun work. very good, it's very underrated. Haste. Okay, that's fine. We'll wait this for the time being. I'm gonna grab haste, and that sounds weird because I'm worshipping Che, but there's a method. There's a method to my madness. Should I wear that? I'm gonna grab it, but I think we're gonna stick with the war axe. This character is so incredibly ready for lair. I just need to find the entrance, and this is it. Funny that I should say that. We could still die at any moment. Let's be honest about that. Dagger of Chaos. Why is she not getting drained? It must be a robe of positive energy. I'm gonna slouch real quick to finish her. Lowers the support of my attributes. No. No. Okay, it's fine. Tomahawks. I'm gonna grab a couple of these just so I can kill hydras. There's only 3 actually. Wow. Wow, you're wrecking me. I'll dignify. Come on. Okay, that's good, that's good. Let's wear these potions, or wield them. Back to the axe. Jeez, I guess I'll magnify again. Whoa, I'm just getting owned. Curing. I wish I had some kind of evocation that I could use. I need to remember that I'm not worshipping Mockleb here. This is not a Mockleb guy. I'm not gonna magically get my hit points back from all this. If we could get troll leather armor on this character, now that would be really good. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I not walking instead of... Actually, I'm slower when I walk, even if I walk back and forth, than when I swing, so I should be doing that. I was doing a little bit of bread swinging there to try to get some hit points back, but it's kind of like, what am I doing, you know? Okay, here's some haste. Again, there are tactical reasons to use haste, even if it will make Che mad at you. You can get away from situations. All of that slow from Che goes away when you use a haste potion. I'm gonna try this upstairs. Grab this gold, take a look at these items. I'm getting bamboozled, there's a wall. Okay, we got teleport trapped. Okay, that's a shame. Slouch, I did it twice and it didn't, all it did was steal my piety. Very bad. My invocations are technically 5.6, but didn't do the damage. But I've learned something from that. So that's good. Don't rely on Slouch in the early game, even with near max piety, to kill Hydras. I don't need flight potions, what am I doing? Nice. Do I want to just agility and go to work on these dudes? Maybe. No, there's a slow guy there. Torpor snail. So instead we just kill a nice little batch and head back up, and now we're going to fight these elephants, and oh boy. Oh boy. Do I have flaming? I don't have flaming. What a shame. The only thing I have that can kill that Hydra is a dagger of venom. I think this character just dies here. I may have to use a tactical haste. Well, yeah, he might just, this might just be death. Can bend time, I guess. Oh right, it doesn't work on the Hydra. Use up all my magic trying it. Huh. It's just not working. You know, I will say this, I think that in the future I'm going to make sure I have some kind of Hydra killer on me. I should grab a mace or something, because this would work okay if it wasn't a dagger of venom. Yeah, we're dead. That's okay. But yeah, the Che null's pretty fun. Seems pretty doable. Pretty doable on TC. If I wasn't so close to the end of the tournament, 12 hours, 43 minutes. Yeah. It's actually nighttime here, so probably going to go to bed soon. Maybe I'll just go to bed and try a little bit more of this in the morning, just, you know, very end of the tournament, see what I can make happen. But like I said, we're still thousands of points ahead of the last team. I did talk to my teammates a little bit about this, and while we were thinking about maybe being able to get the highest score of all time in a tournament, if you actually adjust for some things that have happened, we've already done it. Because the quote-unquote highest scoring team of all time, they got that score in a time when combo robin? What is it called? The combo god points or whatever were not scaled previously. So every time you won a combo and got those points based on who had won what combo, you know, however many times before. The kind of thing where if you like play a Felid Summoner at the exact right time in the tournament, you'll get like 400 points. Those are scaled heavily now because they're so abusable. During that tournament, they were not scaled. So, in effect, that team that we're trying to kind of beat, we're trying to get, you know, our goal has no longer become to win the tournament because we've already won it, essentially. Now we want to get the first, you know, the highest score of all time. But the guys that were, you know, from that previous team, they didn't have that scaling to deal with. So if you unscaled our combo god points, we would have more points than them already. So it kind of depends on how you look at it. If we had all done just a little bit better, then we would have beat them even despite that handicap. But it's looking like, I mean, with something like a 2,000 point gap between us and the highest scoring team of all time, which is of course from a previous tournament, not this one. It looks like we're not going to be able to do that this time, but I still think we've had a very good showing, a very powerful showing. But it's just not meant to be, I don't think. And even if I get my TC run, every single one of my teammates would have to get like 400 points as well between now and the end of the tournament. So, I don't know. I may just call it a night. See if I can do a Felid Fire Elementalist real quick in the morning. We'll see. But until then, I am signing out. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. Now you may not know this, but Bitcoin is a great passion of mine. If you want to help me out, and help yourself out in the process, take a look at rosecrypto.com to learn about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. If you buy some Bitcoin using my referral links, you'll get an extra $10 worth of Bitcoin for free. And if you sign up for Binance using my links, I can teach you all about trading altcoins as well. Either way, please like and subscribe to help this channel grow. And if you really want to go the extra mile, take a look at my Patreon below. Thanks for watching and have a great day.